The House of Hermes has not had a new men's line standalone fragrance release since, well, the release of the original Terre de Hermes. This year they put out a new one. It's called H24. There hasn't been a huge amount of hype on it. Quite a few people are giving it some pretty positive reviews. If you'd like to know what I think about it, don't touch that dial. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? I'm Brandon. Welcome to DaVincis Alchemyst, your blue-collar guide for drinking well, stinking pretty. I decided I wanted to take a stab at the new Hermes H24. Like I said, this is the first men's standalone fragrance release that they've had since Terre de Hermes. Terre de Hermes was a huge success. Of course, the perfumer for that was Jean-Claude Elena. He has since left Hermes. The new perfumer, whose name I cannot think of off the top of my head right now, I will put here on the bottom of the screen. But this new release came out, and it's kind of funny because it hasn't blown up like I figured it might have. There hasn't been a lot of huge hype about it. I decided I'd take a stab at it. I went and grabbed myself a small decant, a 3 ml decant from myfragrancesamples.com. No, that's not a plug. They don't pay me to say that. I just like the service. If you're looking for fragrance decants, they are a really decent decant website, and I use them quite a bit. I'm really happy with their service. But that's not the topic of this conversation. So this will be a real quick review. Before I go into it too much, I want to remind you these are just my opinions. Just one bricklayer's opinions. And also just want to say that if you're new to my channel, stick around to the end. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and also, almost broke the sample. And also wanted to point your attention to, in the description down below, I have set up a Ko-fi account to kind of help defray the costs of getting fragrances and whatnot. All proceeds, if you feel like donating, will go directly to this channel. Now that that's out of the way, yet again, let's talk about H24. So, bottle looks like this. It's pretty sleek, neat little design. Haven't got my hands on it, don't know what it's like. Don't know if the cap is plastic or if it's metal or what, but it's just looks. So the juice inside. On paper, when I first checked it out, it was honestly pretty damn pleasant. It's got a real green vibe, a real kind of a slight metallic, almost coppery air about it, kind of like an aura. To me, this thing screams, you know, like daytime gym type scent for those of you that might want to wear it. For me, before I talk a little bit more about the notes that I get out of it, there is one major note that I get out of it off of my skin. So again, this is my opinion. The reason why I'm not buying a full bottle, and that's right, I'm not buying a full bottle, is that A, it doesn't blow my skirt up. B, when I put it on my skin, it smells like something that's not that great. If any of you have a space heater, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. You put that bad boy away for the summer, you don't really touch it. You break it out of storage when it starts to get cooler, or you know, your bathroom heater blows up or whatever, and you need a little bit of extra heat. You turn that bad boy on, and I don't know if it's the dust or if it's just the elements have been sitting too long, and it creates this almost burnt plastic metal sort of funky smell. That's what happens when this stuff touches my skin. For me, it's just not. It's not vibing. It's not vibing. It's not bad. It's not like it's making me puke or makes me want to wash it off. It just has this funky ozonic heater element stink to it. Really doesn't work well with my skin. So for me, it's a no-go. But some of the other elements that I definitely get from this, there is kind of a woody little element. Like I said, there's that violet leaf, gives it a nice green freshness. There is definitely some fragrance molecule usage. For me, what I get really heavy is I get norlimbinol and I get cashmere. Couldn't tell you how much is either of those elements are in it, or even if they are in it, but that's what I'm getting. Especially in the dry down, they seem to kind of take over the fragrance. Both really pleasant fragrance molecule elements, but for me, just it's a little boring. It's a little too mainstream. It's a little too normal. A little 2010. This is what everybody's using sort of shit. Price-wise, Here it is. You can see what they're charging for this. Again, I'm not buying a full bottle. As far as performance, it lasts a pretty average amount of time on my skin. As far as, you know, bubble and whatnot, it projects pretty good off the skin, relatively average. It is not, like I said, super awesome. Aside from the fact that it comes off as space heater element on my skin, I would say that for me, I'm just gonna give this fragrance a 2.5 on a rating of 5 to 0. It's average. It's not bad. Again, it's not really all that groundbreaking. It is what it is. So if you're thinking about checking it out, you want to try out something new, you don't have a lot of those, you know, mainstream designer fragrances in your collection, pop down to Macy's or Nordstrom or wherever they're selling it. Go check it out. Definitely check it out first, see if you like it. You may like it, you may not. Me personally, I think it's meh. So that's it. H24 is a no for me. Hopefully Hermes will try to get something that will match the groundbreaking quality that Terre de Hermes did in the future. But for now, this is what we got. So thank you, beautiful people, for sticking around watching this video. Subscribers, repeat viewers, love you guys very much. New viewers, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. Mash the shit out of that notification bell so you know when I drop future videos. I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Does this sound like it's interesting to you? Have you tried it? Do you disagree with me? Does anybody else get this damned metallic old space heater element note that's coming off of my skin? Or am I just a freak? I'm probably just a freak. Have a bitchin' week, you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going, keep calm, stink pretty, and I'll see you on the next one.